Hi everyone, welcome back to Metanoia. My name is Carrie Jane. Today is a very special video because it's not just going to be a vlog, it's going to be my fourth installment of my Christmas messages playlist. Every year I make a video dedicated to Christmas, dedicated to this time of the year, with the intention of just being a kind person, being a distraction, being whatever I need to be for those of you out there who are struggling this time of year. And this time of year is always very hard for many people, as I have spoken of in the past in these Christmas messages videos. My goal is to eventually, one day, have enough videos, have enough, minutes in this playlist where someone who's potentially struggling this time of year has a whole day of content to just have playing in the background. And as you can imagine, that's going to be a lot of videos. So it's a long-term dedication on my behalf, and it's a bit of a tradition, and I hope that no matter what the future holds, no matter, even if I have to stop doing Metanoia sometime in the future, I'm still able to sit down with you guys during this time of the year, check in, and be a helping hand in this simple way, okay? So, in light of Vlogmas, I am going to be sharing with you something very special, something near and dear to my heart, and it is my favorite childhood storybook, and it just happens to be about Christmas. I would force my parents to read this book to me in July, but it's a Christmas book. And if you think, oh, this grown-ass woman is not about to read a children's book to a bunch of adults, you've thought wrong, because that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. So for the next however many minutes, I am your mom, and I'm going to be sharing with you the biggest, most beautiful Christmas tree. It's in tethers. This is the original book that I've had. It's falling apart, so I'm very delicate with it these days. This little golden book belongs to Carrie. My mom's handwriting. Story and Pictures by Amy Rosenberg. I wonder if I can read from the camera. A little bit, but not quite. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it like this. Okay. If you didn't think I was crazy before, you think I am now, but I'm totally fine with it. It's okay. Nestled deep in a thick forest, there was a great fir tree. Animals made cozy homes in the sturdy trunk. Mr. and Mrs. Field Mouse lived downstairs. Old Gray Acorn the squirrel lived upstairs, and in between dwelt the Chipmunk family, Mom, Dad, Little Nina, and Nutley. I legit had a huge Christmas tree, well, not Christmas tree, but just a big-ass tree in my front lawn up until recently, where a family of squirrels lived, and guess what I associated that with my whole life. Okay. Life in the big fir tree was happy all year round. But when Christmas came, the tree animals always felt sad, and the chipmunk children were saddest of all. Every year they baked special Christmas cookies, they hung up stockings and waited for Santa to fill them with goodies, but Santa never came. This year, the children were sadder than ever, so Mom and Dad Chipmunk decided to give a Christmas party to cheer them up. They invited all the neighbors and their favorite Aunt Mim. Aunt Mim arrived with a big sack and a big smile, but the children were not cheerful. "It's nearly Christmas," boomed Aunt Mim. "Why are you so glum?" Little Nina sadly explained, "Every year we bake cookies," she said. "We hang our stockings, we wait for Santa, but he never comes." "We think he doesn't like us," sniffed Nutley. I feel that. "Nonsense," declared Aunt Mim, who was very wise. "He probably doesn't even know you are here, tucked away in this huge tree. Why, from his sleigh up in the sky, your home looks just like another tree in the forest. I have an idea, and you all must help." The children's eyes sparkled with hope. Aunt Mim began to empty her sack. There were huge bolts of red ribbon, a big roll of gold foil, and balloons and berries and bells that jingled. "Now," said Aunt Mim, "let's go outside and turn this big old fir tree into the biggest, most beautiful Christmas tree in the world, so Santa can't miss it. Hurry, tonight is Christmas Eve." They all scampered out onto the snowy branches, carrying the things from Aunt Mim's sack. Mom began to tie bows on all the fir cones. The little chipmunk snipped the ends. Dad was up top fashioning a big gold star out of foil. Old Gray Acorn busily blew up balloons and tied them to the branches. Then Mr. and Mrs. Field Mouse painted dots, stars, and candy cane stripes on the balloons. Little Nina and Nutley helped by painting a funny Santa on one red balloon. It made everyone giggle. Aunt Mim ran strings of berries up and down and all around the tree. "Hurry," she urged. "It's getting late." Little Nina munched a few berries when Aunt Mim wasn't looking. The others hung jingle bells that tinkled gleefully when the branches shook. Nutley jumped up and down to make sure of that. When Dad's gold star was placed on top, the tree was finished. It glowed in the moonlight. All the animals of the forest came to admire it. "Ours is truly the biggest, most beautiful Christmas tree in the world," exclaimed little Nina and Nutley. "Santa will surely find you now," Aunt Mim said with a laugh. Everyone went to bed early that night. They were tired from their hard work. Old Gray Acorn fell asleep in his big easy chair. Mr. and Mrs. Field Mouse snuggled under their warm quilt. Mom and Dad snoozed in their nightcaps, and Aunt Mim snored by the stove, and the little chipmunks fell asleep without even touching their hot cocoa. The children awoke early to find the house filled with toys and gifts, their stockings bulged with goodies. "It worked!" shrieked the children, dancing up and down. "Santa has found us at last." "Hooray, hooray!" Their joyous squeals roused everyone. I think this was my favorite part, obviously. The neighbors heard them arrive with gifts of their own. "After all these years," declared Old Gray Acorn, "Christmas has come to this old tree." Dad brought out special Christmas cookies and tea, and the children shared the goodies with their friends. Everyone raised a cup and drank a toast to Christmas and to wise Aunt Mim, who just smiled her big smile. Thanks to her, Santa would always find the animals' tiny homes and the biggest, most beautiful Christmas tree in the world. My favorite part about Christmas has always been the Christmas tree, so I think that's probably why, or one of the reasons why I always love this book. Thank you for being a child with me. And please know that I include my email address in all my descriptions and all my videos. So if you were struggling this time of year, if you just need someone to talk to, or you just want to say hi, or really anything, I just want you to know that my contact information is there. And please don't feel afraid to reach out, to make a phone call, to confide in a neighbor, anyone that's around you. Ask for help when you need it, guys. And this Christmas especially is a very private Christmas, which, is strange. I admit it's a very strange time, but it's good too. It feels a little bit more peaceful than some Christmases, Sometimes being in a busy house where there's a lot of tension sometimes because everyone's got their own stuff going on and family relations aren't always the best. It's kind of nice to stay home, whether have just Christmas with yourself or with a couple other people. Have a peaceful day. Make it about self-reflection this year. Make it about purpose this year. Make it about whatever you want to make it, because that's kind of the nice thing about having a private Christmas, is that it can be whatever you want it to be when it's not filled with stuff already, if that makes any sense. That is the nature of this 7-month that we're in, just a drop of numerology in there, although this is just a Christmas video. And, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all doing okay out there. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve. I'm always thinking about you guys. Have a good one, all right? Take care.